guys, it's Pikachu Sweetie here, and I'm here for another video for you guys. I'm going to do a review of my Iplehouse JID Amy. So just let me know how I do, because this is my first BJD, obviously, and I don't know all of the terminology, but I will try to get the best shots that I can of her. So I'll just try my best to show you all of her posability and pretty much everything that she can do. So, here we go. Alrighty, so this is my Iplehouse JID Amy. She has normal skin, and she has the A face up, so I'm going to get you guys to look a little closer at that. She's got some really nice dark silvery eyeshadow and some pink blush. It looks kind of harsh on the camera, but it's actually really pretty. So her head cap, it's got like the little Iplehouse logo on there. It just pops off. And she's got her little S hook in there, and the cap just goes on with magnets. So there's that. Get that back on her. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And okay. She has double jointed arms so that they are able to reach up and touch her face without really causing any problems, because I know some dolls are single jointed and therefore they don't have this special elbow joint that kind of pops out that you can use to stretch her arm slightly farther than it would normally go. So there's that. She has a pretty good range of motion in this arm. Whenever you stretch it all the way out, the arm locks. An itty bitty little S hook in her hand right there. And so she can move her hand in pretty much any direction she wants to. So there's that, and the other arm is the same way. Now she has one joint underneath on her chest here, and so it can go from left to right. It doesn't really go back very well because it snaps back into place, and then it also goes forward to help her with sitting. So there's that, and there's what it does to the back. It's kind of noticeable, but if she's wearing a shirt, it really isn't. So then we've got her thighs joints, which mine was slightly strung or loose a little bit, I guess. So her legs are kind of wonky, but I'm not restringing her yet until I really figure out how to do that. So her thighs, they just kind of, oops. They can move up and down. They really don't pivot very much. And then I got her with the mobility joint, which I am still trying to figure out. I'm not really very good at it. The mobility joint is basically just like weird little wing notches right here in her leg that makes it like lift up even higher than it should go. So if you want to make her sit like with her knee up or something, you can do that. And those are just a couple little notches there, and they just click every single time. And then here's her knees. They're just very simple. They just click when they're out, click when they're in. They really don't move around a lot aside from those two things. And then her feet, which seem kind of wonky to me too, but here's her feet. Little bitty hook in there. You can't see it, but maybe. Yeah. And so her feet, they lock in their front position like this, but you can move them like pretty much any way you want. You can't really bend them forward too much. This is about the extent of it. Side to side, twist it around if you want. I wouldn't play around with it too much, but you know. And I do believe that's it. Oh, whoops, I forgot her neck. Haha, silly me. Okay, so her neck joint, it's just kind of like pivoting again. You know, you can pivot down, pivot up, and it will pretty much stop in any place you want it to. Okay, so right, left, back, forward. Now, some of these poses will look a little bit awkward because obviously your neck really doesn't go in these weird directions sometimes, so it kind of sticks out funny. But, yeah, so that's down, It's up. See, that's my only problem with up, is this neck kind of does a weird thing, but it's okay. So, oh, I forgot to mention, she's the small bust model, so she's very, very flat, but I prefer that because it's easier for shirts to fit them. So, yeah, I actually think that might be it. So this is my Iplehouse JID Amy. And she's a very, very beautiful sculpt, and she's actually really easy to get used to with posing for, like, you know, your first doll or whatever. That's why I'm really glad that I got her. Her posing's actually not that bad. I've heard horror stories, but she's really, really pretty comfortable and lenient. I just think sitting is probably the hardest thing, because I have a very heavy wig on her, and that's the only thing that tends to pull her head down, so, if you have a short wig, it should be no problem at all, but I just have some issues because her wig is very long. And the light is doing weird funky colors right now, but her normal skin is actually like a really nice pale pinky peach color. Obviously it's a lot lighter than mine. I almost thought she was white skin whenever I first got her. She's very, very pale, but very, very pretty. So, yeah, I think that's it. Okay guys, so that's about it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you could, in the comments box below, let me know what you guys want to see next. I will do pretty much anything you want, anything concerning, you know, where should I buy clothes, where should I buy shoes, what wigs are good, what dealers are good. I know quite a bit about it, so if you guys want to ask me any questions, that'd be awesome, and I'd love to do a video review for you guys. And I guess I'll talk to you soon. See ya! Bye!